Oh, yeah.
You see the you see the Fifth Beatle vibe there?
Yeah.
You see what we're talking about?
But you could just see how he's got his hair. He's like, oh, man.
And again, this is what's interesting. So he sold out that it's an arena in Liverpool. He sold that out himself. So he was selling out arenas even before he came to the UFC. So the UFC was like, hey, man, here's a basic contract. And he's like, well, I'm already selling out. And they're like, you got to start somewhere. So, he signed the deal, and then his first fight, UFC London, sells it out. And his manager's like, dude, we're selling out on our own.
Yeah,
like, we don't need all these UFC promo. Like,
we're
selling out on our own. And he's
look at him,
massive
now,
star.
Wow,
look how big he is.
How little is this guy?
This is featherweight title. But again, if you go back to my food truck insert video here, you'll see he's 200-something pounds in between fights. He's funny because he blows up. Like most fighters like to keep it like maybe 10 to 15 pound range. So if you're fighting at 55, you might walk at 170, even 180 would be high. Homeboy walks at 200 plus.
Jeez, how tall is he?
This is featherweight title, yeah. 145, yeah.
God. He looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Yeah, Liverpool Shaggy.
Yeah. He looks menacing, though. He's a big dude.
Yeah, for the division, he's big. He's really big.
I don't know if I like his bangs, but I get it.
But dude, what a marketing play there.
Yeah,
I wonder if he meant to do it, or in Liverpool, does their hair just grow like that? Because the Beatles are so.
Well, I mean, it's like he's very like what a character. It just his hair is a character. You know what I mean? He's got a funny name. He's like, he's great at this fighting, obviously. So I get it. I mean, I get it.
I'm telling you, we have to show Eric a clip from
like
the food
this
truck. The kid is undeniable.
But this doesn't look like this guy should even be in this fight with somebody. Like anytime I see someone bigger versus someone a little smaller, it just, I don't know. Maybe that's just my ignorance of not being like into.
Just rocked him there.
Just
rocked him.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Champion, and look how nuts the crowds go. I mean, look at this dude, nuts, nutsos.
Yeah, he's wow. Just like that, you win the belt.
A few wine guns tonight from my man there. That's a big deal.
No, I mean I get it.
Fighting over in England, like to be the Cage Warrior champion, like big deal, big deal.
Oh,
he's jumping on every.
Yeah, but I'm saying he very much like. He gets it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm telling you, I've never come across someone who gets it more than this kid.
Oh, look!
At first, I kind of didn't get it, and then once you get him in person, you're like, oh, this kid's special.
Yeah, look at him. He's just in the crowd with like. Does he even know these people? This is just fans.
Those are just his peeps. Those are Liverpool's finest.
Good for him. He's got like a good energy, man. You root for this guy. You know?
That's what I said. Like, some people might take it as arrogance. I'm like, no, it's not that because he's so fun and playful and he's lighthearted and he doesn't. There's no there's no venom in his words. It's just more like fun.
Here's my theory though. Here's my thing. I don't think anyone could be great without arrogance.
Agree. Like there has to be a bit of a narcissist.
There has to be a bit of like you have to feel like you're the master of the universe. Is that his kid?
No.
Or is it brother?
Probably.
Let's hope. Wow. Yeah, this is like. But anyway, like I do feel that. I mean, if you look at like you ever hear Michael Jordan talk, you know
Tiger Woods,
these people like they have like a
LeBron.
There's a delusionalness that they have to achieve this kind of greatness. So I never worry about arrogance. I mean, the difference between what's the difference between like him and Conor McGregor? Because McGregor seemed to like be playing into this sort of bad boy thing, and then he's like throwing dollies at people and like trying, I think it's a different level of like.
That was a different level. So Conor, there was a similarity with Paddy where it was like this organic, like it was just part of their DNA. They're entertaining. The words that they said came to fruition. And then somewhere along the lines, Conor kind of went dark with it.
Yeah, he got dark.
And it was too much.
Yeah.
It was too much. And then he lost a little bit of the support from, Ireland. Like it was just, and then, him throwing the dolly with Khabib, hurting other fighters, that's a big no-no.
Yeah.
And then also like, hitting the man in the bar. So
right. But don't you think that do you think that a lot of that has to do with him like getting older and it's like your talent it doesn't last forever and just trying to stay relevant and he chose that path?
Yeah, I think there's that, and then I also think you know, I think too, if you're Conor McGregor and, you know, you sell your whiskey company for whatever, $400 million and you're making all the money in the UFC and you made $150 million for the Floyd Mayweather fight, you're not surrounded by people who are going to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
So when you do that stuff, they're probably like, damn, that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Where if it was one of us, like if I was
surrounded
doing
by
that,
yes men.
yeah, if I was doing that, you'd be like, what the
What are you doing?
fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, was this bad? Like, it's awful, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't the way to go. So Conor went down a bad path. I still root for him, but I think for him it got dicey because he got too much success. And in MMA, too much success kills you.